Okay, what happened is when I grabbed something, the cable of my mic came just slightly loose. But hi, how you doing? Did you see all the effects I can have now? Look what my ears are doing. I love it. You didn't see the faces? Good. I absolutely love how the ears are moving with my expressions. Like, I'm still thinking about maybe another color hair and tail, but I wanted to keep as much of the original intact as Kate had, like the same eyes. I sadly couldn't use different kind for the ears, specifically the ear outside color and fur in the ear had to be the same color as my hair. That's a thing that I would like to change if I was gonna get an customized from her, from this artist. Just this is extremely difficult, and the tail really screams furry. Meow. I'm gonna be autistic. It's a fluffy tail. I could choose between a fluffy tail or a thin tail, no tail, but I wanted a fluffy tail. I am still thinking if I maybe should change the tail, but I'm gonna be honest, what's wrong with being a furry? I've been like, listen, people have already come into my chat calling me a furry only by the fact that I have cat ears. I don't give a damn. I see it as a compliment. Because on conventions, furries are often the most nice and friendly people you'll meet. And they give great hugs. I think you're best off not having one, but well, that's my opinion. Well, I'm still thinking around a little bit, but now let me give an eye to this, I guess. Oh wait, definitely spoilers! Definitely spoilers. Unless you've played on with when you were at Kate's, but I doubt it. And definitely not that far. I'll let you know. Definitely let you know. Hi, Virgil! What do you think of the tail? Did I miss your first message? No, I did not. Okay, good. But hi! My PC would have been running, which you could have noticed. I did notice my, I didn't pop out the YouTube chats, so that's why they didn't make a sound. So let me real quickly grab my YouTube videos. Open in new tab. Open in new tab. Because I keep the main tab open, just so that I can, because the YouTube chats I can only pop out after I've gone live. Okay, the frame rate is even too high on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. Sure, YouTube. Whatever you want, YouTube. So, yeah, I got my first new I got my very own 2D VTuber now. I wanted one for so long. I would have loved one more that looked more like the VTuber I'm actually already having. Yeah! Now they're going through. Don't worry. Yeah, that was my fault. Now they're coming through. The stream is indeed not really stable, it seems. Also, well, I'm not sure this is your own, what's the word? I like the idea, but we ain't there yet. Yeah, I know. The idea is great. I would love one that actually resembles more of my 3D VTuber, but that would cost a lot more money. Like, this was cheap for a 2D VTuber, so... However, I would have loved a 2D VTuber that had this and this with the ears and eyes. Like the settings. But then more looking like my own VTuber. And the irony is, I wouldn't do it less because I hate stopgaps. I get that. I do get that very well, don't worry. But yeah. So there is some settings I can really easily just do blunk. I want that. Blunk. Pretty. When something is pretty, I do this one and this one at the same time. And I have this one. Oh, I love you. And I have this one. Hello, welcome in. Now I need to poof. Bye, bye, bye. But if you customize, you might just get somewhere. Yeah, right? The customization one. Now it's a Persian tail. I like the Persian tail. But yeah, Don needed to run Virgil because he's not as far in this game as I am. He started the game like 2 or 3 weeks before me, then his graphic card wouldn't be able to run the game, so he had to buy a new one. Then the graphic card that came in for him didn't run the game at all, so I took over that graphic card, which is now streaming the game perfectly fine. But that's because I am actually behind my computer, and Don was behind the TV. So that's it has a little bit lag while loading in. Yeah, I really do need this setting. I had gotten rid of a setting, and I'm gonna show it to you. I'm not gonna get the setting out again. I did get rid of the ray tracing, but by doing the ray tracing, it was very blurry and everything. So don't get rid of the ray tracing if your computer can actually handle. Now, I don't know, of course, if my computer can handle, because my graphic card was bugging a few times. Now, this we already did somewhat. Well. And I need to get used to the buttons of this game again. Like, I've constantly been switching between games that or need the F function to do stuff, or they need the E. So I'm constantly now pressing the E again, because that was the game I streamed this afternoon. I would have expected those blights to at least have some, at least be ice blights, but no.
Who's next?
There we go. And red glow. Does seem like life potions or anything? No, there's nothing back there. This is such an old crypt that apparently was, actually graveyard before the wizards that we're now trying to, well, I don't know if we're gonna defeat her yet. I do have a feeling we have to fight her and kill her. But if I can get it over with diplomatically, I probably am gonna try to. Hopla. I love in this game how far you can jump. I could easily go there. I have the wrong one on me, because ice is never gonna do anything here. Bum 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 bum. Hello. Secrets. Oh, again. Pressing the wrong button. Here, you take out that spider. Oh, there's the healer priest. You motherfucker. Die. No, you're not gonna bite me. I'm almost recovered from my poison. Now go away. I mean, sure. I don't know why you guys ran there for a fight, but I guess sure? That brings back up there. Now, yes, these actually are in the shape of people. I indeed saw this right here. So this is definitely a secret. Exceptional spear. Just openable, which is very handy that it's openable without using lockpicks. Don was also like, okay, so after the first waterfall that I found everything behind, there's nothing back, no waterfall. And I'm like, keep checking, there's gonna be. Ooh. No, this is creepy. Alright. There we go. Ooh, nice dodging. Die. Nah. I don't see... Do you have stuff? Nah. I don't really see what I can get here. Except for... Hey-yo! Lobster! Welcome in! How you doing? Long time no see! Bonk! Hoppla! Alley-oop! Come on! I live! Yeah, I see that!
Sometimes cold reason is necessary.
Busy life, that's okay. The heart we find first. Interesting.
The Heart of Stone. It's quite realistic, isn't it?
I think it's nice shot.
Touch. Strange. Or not unpleasant.
Archmagi truly are inscrutable creatures, aren't they?
Yeah, I think it's real hard that she turned to stone, so, don't mind me if I nope. Okay, so that leads to there. Good to know. So yeah, I've also been quite busy. As you can see, I keep clicking the wrong button still. Now we need to repair that fully. Nah. Gosh darn it. Why do I have a feeling I need to be behind there? Whee! Oh no! There's stuff behind there, but not the thing I'm looking for. And nothing here. No, nothing more here. So yeah, I'm playing this game now. I did get a 2D VTuber this afternoon. It works quite like. Can't see my eyebrows. For some reason, the other VTuber constantly thought I was looking grumpy. This one can't seem to get grumpy. Because the ears are supposed to flatten when I look grumpy, but doesn't really happen. It happens a bit. Not really noticeable. No. Next one. Oh! Yeah, it does that. Now, that one was... could get poisoned. More skeletons! And skeletons... Fuck the monks. Fuck the monks. The monks can heal. So, what you want to do is take out the monks really fast. Oh no, priests can heal, monks can do a little bit self-heal, but priests actually heal groups. That's freaking annoying. Hello. How are you doing? Can I have that? Okay, bye. I'm not gonna let myself be poisoned. Girl. Right. Woo! Crits! Not just a crit, but a crit skill. Okay, that's what I mean. Bye, bitch. Okay, those spiders are dead. Those spiders are dead. There we go. Say bye-bye. Whoa! I keep forgetting they explode. I'm very glad that the area around it shows, hey, I'm gonna explode. Don't forget to dodge out of my way. I know that's a setting you can actually get out, like don't have on.
That's done.
Get rid of this. Illusion?
The village was on the verge of destruction, but still they argued.
Uh-huh. Okay, this is the hands.
How interesting. The way it's sculpted, it's like he's reaching out or begging.
Maybe it just wants to be held. Either way, it's unsettling.
Yes.
Oh, don't fret. It'll all be worth it.
We're doing a lot of work to impress someone more powerful than us.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's worth it.
I'm sure they go somewhere. Let's go see where.
Mm-hmm. Alright, this actually brought me back here. Now, I do know there was another way to go. And that was this way. Okay, this was just an, just a way off slash back. Right, I do wonder where we're gonna find the head of the statue. Oh, look at that! I didn't even see it the first time around. Bin-ta-da, bin-ta-da. Was the head not below here? Wouldn't have been amazed if the head was below here. So there must be a third way to go. And that's up here. There we go. Haven't come here yet. There we go. Found ya. Yeah, I'm expecting enemies to pop up any moment. And there we go. You're sloping with ice. No. We're not icing. Hi Noah, welcome in. You're not icing me today. Me. Hi.
That'll show him.
So there's quite some ways to go here. Now first. Okay, see you soon. Save game. Save. Yes. Ah. Whew. Kind of, this is cool. Woo! Don't get hit by that specter. Now, that specter and the skeletons are resistant to ice magic, so... Ooh. Interesting. Whee! Boom.
I'm not used to quiet.
Okay, that was indeed the tingling. I can get that you're not used to the quiet. There is so many ways we can go through here. That spider is very much poisonous. Woo! My headset is also gliding off my head, so that's a shitty situation to be in while fighting. Woo!
Turn around.
Oh! And this is the thing I actually need to find with my dagger. Woo! I think that was it. And this is the route I took. So there's not much else to see here. Only that we could go around, that we got around that way.
The village wanted so badly to do the right thing.
Uh-huh. But there's always a but.
You're here for my Audra piece, aren't you? You can't have it.
Why not?
It's a pleasure to meet you too, dearie.
I'll die without the Audra. Please, don't take it from me.
Huh,
I
why?
don't want to die.
I'm doing good. I know. I want to sting with my piercing, but my piercing is has fallen out last night. So I really need to put it in before I it's closed up fully. So I'm gonna do that off stream.
What statue? What are you talking about? Why shouldn't I have the Audra piece? It's mine.
Interesting. This must be another illusion.
No.
They may be an illusion, but their fear isn't.
I don't know what you're talking about. Just please let me keep this. I don't remember anymore. I was in pain for so terribly long. But the Audra has kept me alive. Don't let them take it away. The other villagers, they want me to give them the Audra piece. They say it'll save us. But if they take it, I'll die. And I don't want to die. Please.
Ooh.
I don't think they can hear us. They're like a song stuck in your head, repeating the same verse.
Yes. Because so he is an illusion, which already makes me more willing to take it, or he is not an illusion and has actually been brainwashed to be part of this plan. And in that case, we should end his misery.
I told the other villagers I need it. I understand everyone's in danger, but I don't want to die. Don't take the Ultra Beast from me. I'll do anything. Please! Is there no other way? Why does it have to be me who dies? Please. Please. No.
If the village had been as sensible as you, they would have lived.
We've got the heart and the head.
Okay, so he was
This must be the head. But who is that?
That ought to be the final piece. Let's be done with this.
okay.
Lesson rather than the authenticity of the story that matters, I guess.
So, makes sense that he indeed was an illusion. I was hoping for that. Then I could have done this thing without feeling bad. Now I am going immediately back in. My microphone does keep falling over. That's a little bit of a sucky problem because I haven't gone to all the places I could go.
What, like it's hot?
Here we go. Damn. Sorry, bud. You are frozen.
We've got all the pieces. Quick, quick, put them in. Oh, I want to see how all of this works.
I have a bad feeling about it. But sure. Touch the statue.
And off we go.
Whew. Huh.
Tread lightly. The Archmage is expecting us, but that doesn't necessarily mean we're welcome.
Valid, valid.
We're going into an
Why is my VTuber stuck?
tower. It'll all be fine. Or at least exciting.
Wait. Is it because of the VTuber V face? Yeah, okay. So this for some reason needs to be on the foreground. I forgot. So that's a tricky thing, because I can't have it in the foreground constantly. But just get it to the foreground again once it stops working and resets itself. Woo! Creepy, but pretty. Ah. Hello, Archmage. I mean, you're steady. A hastily written note in Ringgrim's handwriting affixed to the bottom of the glass case. Autopsied far too many of these things, no signs of them being the source of the dream scourge, which makes no sense whatsoever. Must keep looking. Fun few months though.
Unfortunately, I still have reading to do. Amuse yourself with these skeletons when I finish this paragraph.
That had better be a...
Okay, I see a healer.
Is all that noise to read?
There, healer down. Oh, that was my companion. Whoopsie. I have a feeling we're indeed gonna have to fight her. That's one priest. Whoa! Woo! Come on! Dodge, nice. Where's that skeleton? Okay. Oh, leave my mage alone. Whew, you have wizards. Bye. I got your back. Ah, I couldn't dodge there because I was a little bit. There, healed. Let me guess, 2 of these. Come on!
Well done.
Lady! Companion ability up. I got some ability points. You are a bitch, you know that? An angry scrawled note in Rengrim's handwriting, accompanied with a few musical notations and a doodle of an archmage looking infuriated. Music not worth it, 20 years practice, I can't play it worth damn. Interesting. The Hand of Cold appears to be hiding something, although in all honesty I'm beginning to lose interest in figuring out what. The information is scant, there are representatives few in numbers, and there are only so many decades one can spend scrutinizing a single cipher before one grows bored. But I wonder why they've been so careful about their documentation. I appreciate good note-keeping as much as Next Scholar, but their obsessiveness feels entirely too purposeful. Maybe I'll pick this up in a few years. Interesting. Now, I'll be right with you. History tells that people now call Ratians emigrated from the Deadfire after a massive cataclysm to shook the region, but I do not believe this to be the result of a natural disaster. The human tribes had and have safeguarded to protect themselves from even the worst storms and volcanic eruptions. Sanctuary. So what, I wonder, could scare so many of their brethren away, and where can I get my hands on it? Huh. Hi.
Oh, look at the 3 of you. It's like something out of a book. A godlike of an unknown deity, an exiled animancer, and a rainbow-colored wizard.
Hey!
All looking for a garden, from what I've gleaned.
It is her. We felt the pluck of her fingers outside our door, searching for us, our prison. Who is she? What does she seek?
My little puzzle was very clever, wasn't it? A challenge and a parable, all at once.
Well, now that we're done with the formality of defeating the skeletons,
Flattery gets you nowhere here. I want to see what you are on the inside. Too often, mortals like to hide from their own truths. I like them brought to the surface. What did you think I was trying to tell you with the puzzle?
Kinda,
Indeed. Omelets need shattered eggs, after all. The point of the parable is quite
interesting.
simple. Sentimentality is a privilege. The village would have lived if they had chosen to sacrifice one dying soul for the good of many living ones.
Interesting.
I hardly know, honestly. When you've lived as long as I have, it's easy to lose track of individual lives. More than anything, the whole challenge was for you to understand how I think. No one truly matters in the long run. Not even me, or the other archmages. It's what we leave behind. What matters is that our lives buy the world more history, more beauty, more time to create interesting things. Do you understand?
There, now my VTuber will be less laggy because what went wrong is indeed the lighting in my room was too dim. Here's the thing, you're preparing me for something. To a degree.
Enough, I suppose. Most people find it difficult to relate to an archmage. And if you cannot do so, it will complicate my attempts to communicate with you. I hope you're not intending to enter the ruins. I won't open the path.
Why not? Why not?
I came to the Living Lands because the sickness here, this dream scourge, fascinated me. This plague shouldn't exist. It can't. And yet,
Oh
it
dear.
does. The essence of the Living Lands is falling into chaos and entropy. It's more powerful than anything I've seen. I suspect it has something to do with how the Adra has been severed from the rest of the world. I believe the answers lie in the ruins, but the essence there is so strong it's blocking my spell work, which has never happened before. Ever.
Makes
No
sense.
one enters Naku Kubel until I get to the bottom of this. Sorry.
Okay.
Curiouser and curiouser. What is so special about you, godlike? You have my interest. Show me if you live up to it.
Living Lands is a god named Sepidal, and I'm their godlike. The power essence here.
Are you? Oh my. I didn't think this was possible. Something I don't already know.
Ooh.
I can't believe I overlooked this possibility. A god here, alone, trapped in the severed Adra.
Yes.
This explains so much. My magic being ineffective, the essence here being so intense. And you, godlike, with your unfamiliar appearance. You're the missing key to the lock, sealing Naku Kubel.
Yes. Sure.
Don't take this the wrong way, but in a different life, I'd have flayed you for my study.
Makes sense.
You are a godlike of this strange, isolated, possibly miserable god. A piece of them resides in you. I
True.
have no doubt that like will recognize like. You will open the gates to Naku Kubel, and I will study this metaphysical aberration up close. Go. Find your so-called garden. Report your findings to me. Perhaps there is more to this than either of us alone can see.
You're not shocked about the discovery of a new god, about the severed Adra from the rest of the world.
Oh, hush. You are the envoy of Adir. Dirty work is all you do. I wish you luck on your journey, if you believe in such things.
I should have.
Just keep in mind that countless dream thralls are on the same path. I'm sure you'll
sense.
survive. If not, well, lovely to have met you.
I survive first, they won't even scratch me. Yeah.
Let's hope you remain unscathed. And you, Orlan, you seem a clever one. Take my grimoire.
No, I
It
might
will
go
allow
glitch
you
my
to
VTuber a
explore
little
the
bit,
area I have
because...
set before the ruins. You have talent. Not any mage can dispel my illusions. Perhaps when this is over, we should speak again.
You want to speak again? Yeah, of course. Can't wait.
She gave you her grimoire. Be careful with that thing. Who knows what it can do?
Okay, that's indeed not the thing I want. I know there's an app for the phone that can help me with expressions on my VTuber, but I can't find it. Where's the ruins exactly? Just so sure. Actually, do know where the ruins are, right?
I assume you want directions to the ruins. The ruins are far in the northwest. The people
already found
here have
them.
named that area the Deadfall Highlands.
Yes.
No more wasting time. Off you go. Use the teleporter behind me to leave. Or jump, I suppose, if you're feeling grim.
Look at all these books. Do you think she'd let me borrow some?
I doubt it. Now this is a puzzle. But with the skull above it, I don't think we're gonna get there anytime soon. I expect to be a secret door behind there, but who knows?
Off we go.
Of course we're gonna do our dirty work.
Just happened, right? I didn't imagine it. Raingrim liked me and my spellcraft, and she gave me her grimoire. Look, isn't it the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? You were incredible. Thank you for trusting me.
Yes.
You, my dear, have a promising career ahead of you.
Oh,
Yes.
Lychee would have been so proud if he were here. I cannot wait to tell him. With
Right.
Ringrim's grimoire, I think we can go to the ruins and find the garden.
For once, we've outpaced Ludwig. A rare advantage. I say we use it.
That's also why I
there's no
didn't
time
want
to
to kill
waste.
the Archmage.
I must prepare for Naku Kubel. As must you.
Let's hope the ruins are warm. I didn't think to bring a coat.
Oh. Yeah. Yep, okay, we're back here. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. I needed to recheck where we were real quick. Now sadly, because of this, I probably am still in snow and ice. And I can't really do the things I wanted to do, but that's okay. Now, I'm getting the feeling my OBS is a little bit laggy and my chats are gone. So I'm gonna wait until OBS is until my mouse is back, because that's the most important. The game loads and my mouse is back. Oh, the snow has been slower and going down. Yeah, okay, that checks out. All of Jet's here, yes. Huh. Alright, that's indeed I didn't miss anything. Like, I have my my chat on my above my streaming not sure should say streaming software, but yeah, my streaming software, so that I can, you know, do certain can see the chat, because if it's sometimes the background, sometimes the chat disconnects. And what that means is not that people can't chat, they can still chat perfectly fine. What it means actually is that I can't read the chat. And that's actually a problem. Now. The game is getting a little bit laggy again, so I'm holding my breath if it actually is gonna crash. I have an opal. Nice. Right, worth some money. Yeah, we do need an wait, map? Is there a teleporter closer by, or there's a teleporter closer by? This is still the closest by the waystone, so to say. My phone is 33%. It's okay. Come on, Grimoire of Spellblades. And negates of physical damage from traps, crystal, weapons, damage versus beast, damage reduction when your health is low, critical hit chance increases with your total wealth. So that's actually a nice one when you are above 50,000 wealth. I do think 60 lockpicks were good. Good on that, good on that. So I do think we have at least to face Misty Fire Pants in the next area. In the next area, but in the area I'm going to now, the ruins. There we go. For now, I'm not gonna play around with this. I'm gonna sell a lot next area. I'm missing the cave coral, a lot of it. Let's open a journal. Because we have this, of course, the Shadow of the Past, which is the main quest. The Emerald Eyes rest on unfinished likeness, not far from unnatural iceness. On unfinished likeness. So that is definitely where we are right now. So I'm gonna do this one first. This one should also be close by. So we came from this way and then there. Okay, yeah. So,
no pressure, but why haven't you and Quilici settled down yet?
Good question.
We are now? Well, living in sin suits us.
Scandalous. But it makes sense. He doesn't keep with any tradition or ceremony from the old country.
Good. Okay, you wanna talk?
Let's not do that again. Let's stay out of Archmage's domains from now on. Sure, we made it out alive, but that outcome felt out of my hands more than I'd like.
You need to relax. Sometimes it's good to step into the unknown. I can't promise that will be the last time. I don't think Ringgrim ever wanted to hurt us. It was a risk I made up, but it was something we had to do.
I know. Sometimes you just have to charge into a wizard's domain and endure a parable about a village. Anyway,
Yes.
I'm glad to be out of there. Time to curl up with some jerky and a few swigs of Wodak. Anyway. Thanks for talking.
I do have, I have exit here. I still keep it at those two, because those two are my favorite. A healer and a mage. Okay. One of them is on a building, not finished likeness, not far away from unnatural iceness. So, it's somewhere around here. Climb up.
Beware, Outlander. A fiend haunts these lands of such beauty and terror that a mere glance could unravel your courage.
You mean Ring man?
What? You met Reen Graham and survived? Like me, but you haven't lost your mind? You're not helping, Outlander. I sought the Archmage to conquer my fear of death, to keep Berith at bay.
That makes sense.
But Reen Grim, her help came at a terrible cost. She showed me how I'm going to die. And it's more awful than I could have imagined. I'm going to be trampled to death by wild horses. I have yet to see a horse in the living lands, but that just means they could be around any corner.
Oh boy.
Are you trying to cheer me up? Because, well, maybe it worked a bit.
Oh, good. Someone who can understand your rambling, envoy.
Now be gone, Outlander. Guard your mind and soul, for the Archmage of Terror haunts the living lands.
Aha.
Beware.
Gosh darn it. Okay, so somewhere in this area is that last gem I'm looking for. Whew. Alright, how to get up there? Hit. No, okay. Not that way. Pum 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 pum. Well, no. That's what I mean. Sometimes you also dash when you want to jump. Stop dashing. Hit. God damn it. I'm dead. Woo! Not that, but in a lot of pain. Whew. Now, let me eat something. Now, I did first think it was on the tower. You know what, I am actually gonna look further up the tower because there was nothing there, not even a chest, not even an... Huh. No, nothing here. Okay. Now we already opened the tower luckily and we've been here. It's quite a jump quest to get to the top. Specifically now that Now that the traps have been disarmed, we're gonna be fine. And apparently... Oh, why would I? There we go. For a lot of jumps you actually need to run. Nah. Whoa. There we go.
You dodged a bullet there.
Nah, because the first time that happened, I did get it against my face. I hear you sparkle. Probably above me. Yeah, okay. No. I swear to God, the dodging is motherfucking annoying. Actually, in this case, a cooked rabbit is perfectly fine. Really? You decided to stop running and that very much say... Oh, you're gonna give me this shit? Why though? What the fuck is wrong with this? I can remember there are more of these in the basement in case you get hurt on the way up. Also stop leaving those notes around. Scoop and burn, you know the procedure. Not running is actually so freaking slow. No. Oh. Yep, that was to be expected. I was gonna fall to my death at some point. Ah, no. Oh boy. Oh boy. Psych. I still need to learn the... Oh, this is where you saved. Nice. Real nice. No. Oh, first. Nah. I'm gonna save once I get to the more difficult parts. What the hell? Deep. For some reason. There we go.
We dodged a bullet there.
Nah. Here's where I'm gonna save real quick again. So that I can just get back to up here. Because... Let's keep falling to my death. In this area. Woo! Woo! Now that's inventory. I wanted the escape button. Now, I think that's something I'm gonna grab on my way down, to be honest. Dang it! Whoa! Now, they shouldn't be here anymore. There is, of course, the chance they're still here. Yep, they're still here. However, what I'm looking for should also be here. No, I shouldn't have made that jump. Absolutely not. There's no way further up. Nah. I don't hear it sparkle when I don't see the sparkles. Okay, so it's not here. Oh, no. That's my 8 o'clock alarm. Ah. Alright, my phone is full enough. Vote. Totem. Pieces. Shit or scrap. I know exactly which ones I am missing. Which one? I'm missing 6, and that one is there, because... game. So down here. According to this, it should be... here somewhere. Okay, we went all the way here and here. We've been in this area. We haven't indeed been to that area, really. So... I'm not gonna go down jumping or anything. I'm also not gonna go to the actual camp that's closer by, but then I'll have to spend the night. Now I will probably spend the ability points once I know what this god totem actually does. I see way too much things that can do boom when I come too close with my fire. So I'm really quickly switching out from my fire blade and onto my electric hit. Okay, map, where am I exactly? Okay, I'm on that platform. But it's not on that platform, it's actually seemingly on this platform. So this way. Which I haven't been to yet, which makes sense. Apparently it's up here. Notice fix the statue, miraculously legible despite its clear age. Marat, if you come back, know that I broke your statue on purpose. It's because you were an idiot and you should be punished, if not for your ridiculous quest. Demeter would still be here. He went out there because of you. So I'm destroying your statue. You had a terrible eye for proportions anyway. Whew! That's rude. Now what I'm hearing is probably the eye. This is definitely an unfinished building. We grab that. We grab that.
I wager those artifacts you found fit together somehow. Let's have a closer look at camp.
Is there anything I need to grab in the last little bit area? No. Okay, in that case, journal. Treasure map, seashore. Safer boots, it's lake bat. And this one I think is actually somewhere here. So the clock, the clock tower and the big tower. And then up there above the building with the... Okay, yeah. So that, because this ladder was quite high, so I'm not gonna be a dumbass and jump down. Now, the clock tower was a little bit that side, the other tower was on that side, so I think... it's gonna be looked at from this angle, which I've walked past here so many times. It's there. I recognize it. It's right there. Now how to get up this, I don't know. But it's right up here. Ah! That makes sort of sense. There we go. 3 lockpicks. Have my lockpicks. Necropants. Damage reduction 15 is minus 10% because of medium armor. Additional damage reduction. I wasn't right back. It's okay, welcome back. Summon Spectre to fight with you. 30% resistant to poison accumulation. It is very nice. The maximum stamina is higher and the maximum essence is higher. For now, I'm just gonna keep it. Probably in my camp. Journal. Treasure map. The rope is... This is one I can barely not find. I can't remember seeing that. Now this one is... I know at Lake Bed the tower is in the background. And over a bridge. So, tower's in the background. I think it's somewhere around here. Here, to be honest. Here, to be exact. Yes, we're going there. Now, I am really quickly just grabbing all the last few things I need to do in this area before I can switch. Gotta need, gotta have. Nah. For now, I'm gonna put you there. Maximum stamina, maximum essence, regenerate health of your companions down to stamina regeneration rate. So this one does stamina regeneration rate. Summon Spectre to fight with you, 30% resistance to poison. Incoming fire, frost, and shock damage. I was thinking that I want this one for the mage, but no. Slowly regenerates health while wet. Wait, this gets better. Yeah! I'm live on both versions. For their capacity slowly regenerates. 15. I was doing with 10 at every time. However, the one I have now has been upgraded twice. However, Dawn has a point that you need to keep it at medium armor, because you can get the medium armor. Max the stamina damage you can go lessen. You can lessen, and you can lessen the. Thank you. I'm just checking out a little bit. It wasn't the cheapest, but it also wasn't the most expensive. For, let's say, for a 2D model, it was extremely expensive. Extremely cheap is what I mean. For 3D, it would be expensive. For 2D, it's quite cheap. I got all of these. Yeah, this one can go. I'm gonna destroy you. And I'm gonna destroy you. A full combo attack deals low frost accumulation on my enemies. This would be nice. But I'm not a mage this time, so these we destroy. You I'm gonna keep. And on the other ones I'm gonna keep. All things need to be sold at some point. Let's real quickly destroy the stuff we... There we go. The necro pants is what I want to wear. The third one, no. Oh, it's only the pants, really? I mean, sure. Okay, that is kind of funny. Coral,
How does one become...
So doing the coral stuff. I do think... No, cancel. Level iron trunk, I'm this rough. Yeah, because I have none of the coral ones.
What?
I'm gonna tell you. I could craft 5, that's already helpful.
You looking to pick up the craft?
Oh, no. Unfortunately, I would only be a useful guide in some godless ruins, and I don't know that I'm quite ready to share yet.
Ah, makes sense. Bomb. 5. Yes. Yes. You're good on these. No, should at least upgrade at once. If possible twice, but I can't twice.
I just wonder how you ended up guiding clueless kids across the lands.
Solid.
If I destroy this, I get 6 cave coral. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy this.
It's taught me a lot.
Like...
But I picked up most of my skill.
There we go.
I was just surviving on my own.
Bonk. There. Corrupt Adra. We now have enough corrupted Adra.
Just
to make a lot of stuff next level. However,
Left, it just seemed like the right thing to do.
distant voices murmur. Let them lull you dream.
It cannot be a god. This is preposterous.
Yes, but have you seen what has passed before? The most preposterous things are always true.
Interesting.
A god unbound to us. What does it feel? What does it think? It fascinates us.
So it's also locked from the other
It is
gods.
not one of us. We must be sure of its intent.
Intent. Action. We do not hear a melody in this god's motives. It is a neophyte, thinking how it will.
Am I to believe it is ignorant of its power?
Even a child at play steps on ants in the garden.
Just this once, I wish you would make sense.
Will it create or destroy? It thrills us.
Makes sense. Other gods are happy with it,
If
but
we
not all of them.
cannot quantify this god, we cannot be sure that it will not challenge us one day.
Ugh.
Parry before the lunge, then.
I will not act now, but I will watch and wait.
Makes
I will
sense.
not brook another Wodika, from outside or within.
Not bad. Little art to brighten up the camp.
Nice. Now, a few details. Fickle winds, critical hits deal high random accumulation, so that can be any, like poison, frost, fire, shock. It can be any. Disappearing trick. Second wind costs shadowing beyond, magic in the blood. Restoring essence also restores a small amount of health. Sight beyond ice, 5% critical hit chance. Enigmatic shield, activating level 15 or level 20 ability grants plus 500 damage reduction for 10 seconds. The obscured advantage to intellect per session. Okay, so I prefer the one I have now, with 2 constitution to dexterity, increase your damage against more enemies, increase the damage skull, critical hits do high poison accumulation. After taking, yeah, I love this one better. Now,
You know what I miss?
exit here, else we have to teleport back here again. That would be a waste. Really quickly gonna check, cause I got some WhatsApp messages in. Oh. Dom needed to hop out because the loading screen was even a spoiler. I didn't realize that the first time, so oops. However, I should have taken out all the enemies here, and I love that enemies don't respawn in this game. I just actually... At first I thought I was gonna hate that part. But it's actually quite nice. Yeah, we have been here. This is not the part. Map. Journal. Treasure map. Red plants. This is a stone crossover. Huh. Not close to here. There's always a chance it's somewhere there. I don't think it's actually somewhere here. Whew. It could be here. But I doubt it. Found. No. Shader scrap. Treasure maps. Okay, that one's there. Which the game tells me okay, so that one is actually here. I can't teleport there right away, so I think the best way we can do is teleport here and walk the last bit back. Which sort of makes sense. So sure. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Oh, wrong way. Okay, yeah. Now it should be somewhere around here. One of them at least. I should be able to recognize it by seeing it. Sort of. Right, so probably it's gonna send me somewhere, something around here. Okay, there is a cliff to look down from. Somewhere there was a bounty around here. Definitely not there. That's definitely gonna be my death. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I now recognize this area. Easy, okay. Okay, got it. So the trick here is to jump there. Woo! Well, these are ropes, so I don't think they're gonna be great. They're gonna be light armor. What I'm wearing now is medium. Yeah, light armor. A lot of damage reduction, 15% area effect damage, 13 maximum essence. So this is definitely a mage's armor, which very nice. Now, and we have only one treasure map left, which is the Seafarer's Boots. Now that one was actually the one I was trying to find, but this one was just easier to find. Oh. Treasure map can be found in a blanket in the Amsterdam overlooking a cliff immediately to the east of Thirdborn. This is associated with Sketch. To find the treasure, you need to head to the river running beneath the Silver Mines base camp in the west of Shadowscrap, following a small stream of water. Okay, it's indeed the second one I thought it was gonna be. And that was gonna be this. Like, I need to go here. Sadly, it's camp or camp. So I'm going for a camp where I don't need to call an elevator.
Oh, and that illusory blizzard to enter the domain.
Well, we're here anyway. Might as well. Ay, ay, ay.
Genius. Had we stayed any longer, I think
Exit here. Always exit here. Well, not always, but most of the times. Unless you want to break and want to start where you left off. But now it's probably just here. Very simple. Very easy to miss as well. Oh no, that's a chest. That's not the chest I was looking for. Huh. There, however, it is. Because it was to the left and to the right we had alcoves. Easy. I don't know how I missed that. Let's see what we got. Inventory. Maximum essence experience, smaller hit reaction. Dodge distance and movement speed and maximum health is worth it, in my opinion. Journal, which means like this, I could do that. Find a star, metalsmith, believe someone in Solace Keep might be able to help. I haven't gone to Solace Keep yet. I think that's gonna be the next area I unlock. However, companions. Okay, the next thing is enemies within the range of purification interrupts or knock back, increase damage reduction of allies, increase the amount of temporary health gained by barrier. When barrier ends, allies are healed in proportion to the amount of temporary health remaining. While barrier is active, the attack cannot be hit. Allies empowered by acceleration use their speed to gain 15% damage reduction. Increase the duration of acceleration by 10 seconds, or any ability activated while acceleration active will have their cooldown reduced, which is very nice, but critical restore reconstruction increase the healing granted to allies below 20%. Reconstruction on temporary health to allies that are already maximum health. So I'm gonna use that one because a lot of time I'm max health. In her case, increase the stun dealt to enemies. Endures delay of motion into intensifies its slowing effects on enemies and there's a delay of motion. It creates an area of effect that afflicts all enemies within its radius. And then the last one. Delay of motion periodically deals frost accumulation to affect enemies. Increases the rate of fire for missiles from a missile battery. Increases the maximum range of missiles from a shock accumulation to enemies. And increase the size of the blast caused by Essence Explosion. Essence Explosion deals fire accumulations to enemies. Increase the blast size. Yes. Now these. Yeah, so that one's Skies. And in your case, slows any hit enemy. There. Now, in my case, I also have 2 points. I'm level 20, so gain maximum attack speed, rapid stamina regeneration, and increased move speed for 10 seconds. So that's one I have to get. Power attack with bows and guns do 40% stun. Increase range weapon damage against our enemies. That one's actually very nice. Now, I didn't look at lower. Spin in a dangerous whirlwind, becoming uninterruptible and hitting all enemies nearby. Nearby enemies with your currently equipped melee weapons. Killing enemies restores 10% of your companion's maximum health. Ooh, that's specifically for a companion. When I kill them, I heal companions as well. Well, the companions have a good healer, so that's not necessary, I would say. There. That's 1. Now specifically with my bow, I do a lot of power attack. So do I have points here? No, I don't. Reset points is costly. Resolve is the lowest with 4. Might is the highest with 8 and the rest all 6. Which I'm very happy about. Also because my carry capacity has gone up a lot because of that. My mace, there. So now I've actually done all the journal things, so we can finally go on with the main quest. I'm really looking forward to that.
The magical ability required to make such a barrier. It's remarkable.
Yes, you said that. Nah. Let's get to it. Oh, no. Shit. That's what happens. We have damage up. Hoppa. Sorry, my mage is my tank now. Ooh. Did he have a turnip? Nice. Apparently I hadn't been this far down yet. Oh yeah, because it was like, yeah, I probably have to go here anyway later, so... Whoa! There we go. Whew. That's what helps. So yeah, I indeed did a healing spell. And with that I got some bonus health. So I'm really glad I gave her that skill. I almost drank again. I hear something twinkling. Oh, there you are. The blue twinkles I barely see even now. Hey. Nah. As you can see, there's several ways to go. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea which way I have to go. Because I really want to explore all of them. No, you won't explode. Ah! There we go. Okay. There. Pokey pokey. Oh, do the hokey pokey. Oh, I do pokey pokey. Oh, I do pokey pokey. With my big fire sword. The next to doing to unsuspecting enemies is absolutely a thing I am loving. Okay. Hopla. For that jump we definitely need to run. Nah. I do think this leads us back to the area we were at before. And then another way. Definitely did, okay. Well, sorta.
We've seen giants like these before. What happened here?
Huh. So these are the giants that the godless, what are they called again? I keep forgetting. They're not called godless. Actually, they now have a name. And grab it. Are we gonna do that again? Of course, we're gonna do that again.
Let's finish this.
There we go. Whee! As you can see, I'm not too worried about the enemies anymore. I can handle them perfectly fine at this level. Nah. This is a fire thing. That's why I always have a fire blade on me. And even if it won't be my main weapon at some point, I think it will always be my main weapon. But even if it won't be my main weapon anymore at some point, I still will have it on me just to be able to break through these without having actually to spend a spell, an ability slot. Huh. A fire spell. Interesting. Where are we going? Ah, yep, that's where we're going.
I've never seen so many dream throws in one place. What's
Yeah.
drawing them here?
They're drawn here, apparently.
A branch breaks. Party in the brush. Invaders in the
I want to sneak. Sadly, that didn't work. I luckily have an insane range. Yeah. I'll take out the ranger. Ow. There we go. Now up there's the way we have to go, very clearly. Sadly, not really a way to get around it. There we go. Kill the farmer before the farmer can kill my friends. Oh, you motherfucker, there's a healer there. Woo! You're not gonna do damage as long as this priest is alive. Alright. Now, it's time. Oh, that what I heard was one of their spawns. I know that was gonna damage me, but I wanted to see what's down here. More giants, or corpses, or what's left of the giants they made. I think actually that specifically these giants are made by the godless, and they were meant to defend. Didn't end up that way though, but I think they weren't rogue. Okay, we did that, get in there, yeah. And then we went up there. Yeah, okay. So, or the Dream Scourge could have made the giant armors go rogue. But I've seen that there seems to be some kinds of biological matter in, as you can see, in their necks and in between the... Like, that looks very biological to me. That it's almost like shriveled up lizard skin, if you know what I mean. Alright. I do have a feeling we're gonna have to... Okay, can't go behind there. Have to look around quite some. I don't think it's just a thing of just walking in there.
Looks like the gardener hasn't been here in a bit. I don't think we can get through.
Not through this side, no. No, clearly. I think we do need to, Oh, there you can see how their weapons actually were. Interesting. So, I think once I really remove that magic barrier, whoa. Wait. Once I remove that magic barrier, a lot will happen all of a sudden. God dang it.
Couldn't have done it better.
There we go. Just a simple rope. Nothing wrong. And that ends. But a lockbox with 2 lockpicks. And a fallen. Okay, so it's indeed, we have now discovered all the other ways we could have gone. It's time to confront this. Save game. Save. Yes. Interact.
I've dreamt of exploring Nagakubel for years. To find out what happened to the godless who built this and why they vanished. Oh, hopefully an abundance of history, artifacts, relics, anything really. Though I wasn't expecting such interesting remains.
We found something like this in Naku Tadak. What's their significance?
These are magfolk. They're often found in many godless ruins, but they are definitely not godless. Oh, they're everywhere. But no one knows where they came from, exactly. Apparently, they weren't fans of the godless.
Expecting
Godless
as much.
ruins are filled with magfolk remains, but no records of them exist in Akiden lore. I don't think the godless did well against the magfolk.
They seem to be killing machines. But who made them? And to what end?
That.
Years. Blood like a fountain. No water. Nothing spared.
Wait, did the voice in your head just talk? What did it say? Perhaps more. It's impossible to know the true count.
Makes sense.
Anything of historic importance is often blood-soaked. Are you ready?
Whew.
We're entering one of their holiest places. Who knows what we'll find?
I'm very interested, actually.
Okay. Got my wand, got my grimoire. Let's go already.
Oh, you need to, you actually make that. Makes sense. That's why she gave you the grimoire. Look how overgrown.
They loved and we loved in return.
Whew. Look how overgrown it is.
We are nearly free now.
Alright, let's go. Woo! We do some main quests today, and that makes me happy. It's been a while since I did some main quests. I'm thinking about changing the hair color. This model is,
They loved and we loved in return.
So-
Rain's gonads. We're actually in Nakukubel. Someone pinch me.
We've got company!
There we go. So I am thinking about changing the hair color of my VTuber to indeed purple. It's too softy blue. Well, however, I like the cardigan because I'm a cozy streamer. So I'm gonna keep that. I love that this VTuber is completely, not 100%, but it has a lot of options. It's from a great artist. She made all the presets. And I'm just using the presets to create my own VTuber. Like, I can edit it, but I'm definitely not the artist of this thing. Huh. Yeah, we're done. At least with this round. Woo! Nah. Okay, there's only... This is so overgrown, and I already love it. I have a feeling my god is gonna be a problem, though. However, the first playthrough, I'm not gonna speculate, I'm just gonna do what I feel is right in that moment. And I'm not gonna speculate, like, I will definitely do another playthrough of this. And do a whole other, maybe another... I have to decide. One of them is definitely gonna be a pure mage. Pure mage build. And the other one is gonna be pure warrior build. Now the warrior build is gonna be the bad guy. And the mage build is gonna be the good guy.
Look at that Audra. What else might be here?
The heart of the Akita beats. Our veins stir. You are close. Seek the ancient Kith who dwell here. They will show you the way.
Ancient Kith who dwell here, huh? Ah! Okay, only one option opened up. I am checking out a lot. I do know I need to go down, but that is a gigantic piece of not ambrosia. Astra. What's it called again? Adra. Not Astra, Adra.
Brambles. How did you?
An intruder comes.
That's a ghost. That's an Akitan ghost.
Hi.
You don't belong here. Why have you come? Business do you have in this place? Tell me before I strike you down.
Intellect on behalf of the Adrian Empire. I'm here to stop the Dream Scourge.
And the gardener. Of course, they'd seek more souls to help them.
Gardener. That must be how the ancient Akitans referred to their god. To Sapadal.
I am Numena, Tebaro Senakis, and guardian of the Akita and the living lands.
Oh.
They came swarming, relentless, these juggernauts. So many they stole the heat from the stars.
Ooh.
They brought death to our temples. They brought doom to our king. And the sky held no sun as our children screamed.
Aww.
Oh, I know this. You speak of the Magfolk.
Yes, Story Seeker. Their corpses remain, as do our memories of what they did to us.
There's no historical records of what the Magfolk did there.
We would have offered them everything, just to save some piece of us. But they did not speak. The Deathbringers were only there for the slaughter. Our words were burned. Our buildings were broken. Anything that was of Akita, they destroyed.
That's why there are no records. No histories.
We fought so hard, but we fell too. Then they trapped our gardener.
So they could have.
A sepulchre of endless night. Bones beneath roots. Stop this. The memory, it scorches our wounds. The light, it blinded us. Why were we so afraid?
Interesting.
The gardener quickens. This hastens our fears. The gardener was afraid, yes. They were terrified. That was all they saw. Death hungers and cannot be sated. That which killed the Akita wants more slaughter still. So our gardener calls then, begging one more time to be set free.
We wait. They know. They understand. Why do they hinder you?
When the gardener calls, there is no turning away. But you will prove yourself to us through a series of trials.
Oh boy. Fine.
Survive these trials, and you will know the way to the garden.
Oh boy, okay.
First is a trial of strength. Demonstrate your might against our ancient dead, and earn the right to face the second.
So be it creates another challenge. This knowledge include the road to the garden. Kishmash.
You saw. Yes, she was tested. She was trained to build and lead. But she fell, as did all the cities of my people when the Magfolk came. Go now. Your trials begin.
Interesting.
Understudies, we just spoke to an ancient Akedan.
Yes. Can you calm your tits? Yeah, okay, here comes your tits. Did any of them open up? No, okay, then I think I need to go through this door. Yeah. This arena.
Protect the envoy.
Ooh, nice Dodge Ranger. Let me help you get rid of that one. No, stop. Woo! So these are the ancient dead I need to fight against. I thought for a split second I needed to fight ghosts and actual things I couldn't damage, but it's okay.
Was certainly a nightmare.
Bravo!
Not a nightmare, it was quite fun. This is actually where they killed a lot of them. Like, they just dropped down and they left the bodies to lie here to rot. Well, they weren't really human, so I don't think they actually did think about burying and that kind of stuff and honoring. They were just here to kill and move on. Gosh darn it. Nah, next trial. Is again a trial.
That ghost called you a Tebaru Sanakis. That must be what the Akeda called their godlings.
Maybe. Ooh. Okay, let's analyze this. I think the being in the middle is our god, the gardener. And the gardener is keeping the land fresh and she is making sure that the land doesn't die out and go haywire and is actually fertile, and that makes sense. She's actually taking care of her people that live in the land and keeping and they like playing music to her. She likes music and sun. So, according to this tapestry, being our god is actually the right move. No. Oh! I'm gonna save. Because I don't think I missed anything yet so far, because I've been looking a lot around. Okay, I can get back here. Haha! Huh, interesting. A jail cell. What do we find here? Okay, I hear. I hear you. Why don't I see you? You're so strong here. Maybe further up. Huh. Or not. Huh? Now a lot of them are standing in the water. Stay away from them. They do owie. Gosh darn it. Okay. Nah. I don't actually know if this was the way I had to go. I think, yep, this is the area where I just came from. For some reason, there's tingling from behind there. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get that one. A tablet's covered in glyphs and symbols lost to time. Though the words themselves are indescribable to the average reader, it's clearly written in a careful hand and looks official. It would be worth asking Yatsli to read the tablet for more detail.
I'll have to do a more thorough reading later, but it looks like notes from the architect. It seems Nakukuvel was divinely inspired, so it's Sapadal's fault you got lost earlier.
Not really blaming my god though. Because it was kind of my own fault for running around like a monkey without a head. Because holy shit, this area is gorgeous. I mean, look at this.
Gathering their strength. We should do the same.
Out of the way. There it is.
More of them from the wall. Never had a chance.
Big mistake!
Woo! Finally we hit the ranger. Let me take the health back you took. Now, this one's kind of resistance against electric. That one's also kind of alert. And resistance. Yeah. Okay, you are a problem. Dang it. Where's it? Don't you walk away from me. Don't you dare healing. Now those are... Oh. Those are not really sensitive to magic, direct damage. The best thing you can do for those is direct damage. Why are we freezing over? Oh, wizard. No. I was gonna say, why is the world frozen over? And that is because I was a mage. I hear sort of... Oh! That was Blackwell Branch. Nice. I can go two ways here because I again took it another way around. I could have just gone through this way. Is there something on top? No, there's not. There's ice there. Not gonna be able to use that at the moment. Wait, the statue. So those, this is what the godless look like. Not really godless, of course. Okay, move.
So much for the first try. On to the second.
Nothing there. And this. Ooh. This actually goes back there. Now that was a unique weapon. Let's see. Physical damage is quite high. 100 unique. Superb quality. Stamina cost 70, stun 80. Critical hit chance 3. So it is counting them to the lost to the fire sword. Power attacks do high poison accumulation. Successful special attack costs pool of Aura. What's Aura again? Living Iron Chunk, corrupted Hydra. No, what is Aura? Aura was a country, I think. Attack cost pool of Aura. Abilities, let's see if we can find something. It's called Pull of the Aura. So that we can find what it actually does. I don't think there's gonna be anything in the mage's thing that is gonna be useful. No, godlike. The companions have it. Okay, so no, I can't seem to find what that is, so I'm really quickly gonna check. Because this thing does poison damage. I don't need poison because I'm fighting undead. However, it's definitely something I might want to use in the future. And then instead of my dagger... Yeah, instead of my dagger. Although dagger does a critical hit chance up. However, this does already do the poison, which I would need a critical hit for. So... let's check it out. Without... Pull of Aura. Pull of Aura is an active wizard ability in Avowed, learnable at level 15 from the wizarding ability tree. It can be upgraded at level... Okay, so it's the wizard ability tree. Level 15. I hear cost upon a location to pierce the beyond, pulling 2 nearby enemies and suspending them in the vortex. Oh, that's actually very nice. That's actually very nice. Specifically the Iora part. The vortex part, I'd say. Oof, for now, I don't think the ice damage does do me much good. So I'm gonna keep the dagger on me. Don't get me wrong. I just think that because I have a lot of undeads, Poison also not gonna do a lot, but ice also not gonna do a lot, and the dagger only has ice. This one has actually Pool of Iora. Here we go. I was hoping that once I got close to one, it would open up automatically.
Now we got another door open. And another ghost.
Another ghost. Ah, yeah.
You have the gardener's markings, but you are not one of us. You did not fall with us. Why have you come here? Tell me your mind. Tell me what rides in it.
I'm here to find a way to the garden. I was told I must pass your trial and find Sepidol. The dream scorch spreads while we blast or move on.
You wish to find our gardener? I know that story. And where it ends.
Interesting.
The Magfolk sought the gardener too. And our gardener did not want to be found. Our gardener knew what the Magfolk would do, and they broke the world to keep themselves safe. Waters boiled. The land opened. The rivers rose. And we drowned.
We broke the pain. We died with them. How good did we do this?
Some of it, yes.
Your wings couldn't open. Where could we go? We cannot leave.
She has to listen, as expected.
We cannot. We ride. Why must we feel this again?
You wanted me to find you. I have to go past here.
There were so few of us left when the Magfolk were at our doors. How could you know of this? Yes, their ways are strange and volatile, and you will need to show wisdom to navigate them.
Yes. I was already aware of that.
The ways of people. You want a path to the garden? Pass this trial of the mind. Show me how clever you are.
Ooh, a clever puzzle.
We will know the breadth of your wisdom before we let you learn what our gardener truly is.
Makes sense.
Whatever gets us answers must be worth it.
A trial of the mind. I wonder if there's a clever trick to it.
Poisoned water. Very obviously poisoned water. Okay, so jump quest probably, and how to avoid poisoned water. And other traps. Like a trap avoiding. Sure. We've done it before. Ah, yeah.
Just go through.
Damn it. Yep. Okay, it launches you. That absolutely launches you. Good to know. Yeah. Please don't put me back too far. I should have saved. But I think it's saved at the loading screen, but I don't know for certain. Yes, it's saved here. Fine, we're good.
Don't overthink it. Just go through.
There we go. Made it through unscathed. This far. What the fuck? What the hell? I got launched when I just... Okay. It just probably started right moving that instant. Probably. I am gonna load my latest save, because I know that's later than the... Oh, no, it does save. Grab me back at my latest load, okay. I can't seem to... Okay, this is an actual puzzle. Let's think. This is in Yeetus True. I'm gonna observe for a bit. If I can maybe crouch and then stand up and run again. Like, I think that's what I have to do. Oh. Why? I was trying to go through the... I was trying to go jump over the gap, but I bopped against something else. These are quite fast, I have to say. Made it! Oh boy. Nah. There we go. Uh-huh.
These ghosts aren't very helpful, are they?
The dead should not
I know what you're gonna say.
keep secrets. Unless they resent the living.
Perhaps they're just unused to visitors? Surely they'll warm up to us eventually.
Maybe. Maybe not. I have a feeling they're mad at their gods. They blame her for the destruction of everything. There we go. This is so clearly a trap. Yeah, I expect as much. I thought I put them out, but no. I'm almost done burning. There we go. I'm burning. I don't see a reason to heal yet, but I do see a reason to save just in case I need to heal. Woo! This was not fun. Okay. Aha. Whew. I think we put the traps out. Huh. He died groveling here. Interesting. I don't think I can actually get up there without getting the full brunt of the damage, so we're not going there. And if it turns out there wasn't a special item, then we're going in there later. Oh, Uri's baby. Now we're back inside.
The Echidans are being less welcome than I hoped.
What did you expect? They're dead.
They must be trying to protect their gardener. Still,
I don't think
it
so.
feels hostile.
On one hand you see love and life, on the other hand you see death and destruction. Same god. This god brings life and destruction at the same time. Alright, what's in here? A shield. A tablet covered in glyphs and symbols, lost to time, those who don't recognize longer.
Looks like a list of building materials. Probably for Nakukubel itself.
Makes sense. Okay, show me the shield I got. Nimana's ward. Something block efficiency, stability 300, parry efficiency, elemental resistance, successful parry grants temporary health, 5 damage reduction against spirits. Oof. Now I do prefer my fire sword over a shield. There, those will now disappear.
You bear our gardener's mark.
Yes.
Somehow you've proven to have strength and wit.
Yeah.
We now see what you represent. We know the truth of you. We cannot risk you causing another calamity.
The people of Nimana's time thought they knew what's best for Sapodal too. What makes you sure you know any better? Very well. Let me guess, you've not tried for me enough of this.
You know of this. Nimana's brethren were mistaken. But we would know what's best for our gardener.
Uh-huh.
We understand what they are.
Do tell.
No more words. You have not earned the right. Finish your last trial. You come as a supplicant. You do not have the privilege of questions. Go.
Ooh, someone's salty.
The living should not heed the advice of the dead.
Nah. He's just salty. Let him.
Of course, these trials require a leap of faith.
Yeah. Damn it, that was not the one I wanted to. As expected, into the water.